Okay. Oh, this is weird. I think last time I filmed anything was 4 months ago, and prior to that, maybe a year or two ago. So for those who don't know me, my name is Andrew Silla. I really wanted to try and start making more content on YouTube. My slow season for work is pretty much here. Now I don't really have much to do, so now I really want to make more stuff for myself, not just for clients, but more, stuff that I can look back on for myself, things that I made for myself. And I kind of wanted to come back to YouTube to just kind of state I moved on from Canon. If you take a look at all my videos prior to even this one, everything was on Canon. Everything I was about, it was all about Canon. All my videos were shot on Canon R7, R8, 90D, 80D. When I first started this YouTube channel, I was shooting on the 80D, transitioned to 90D, and those cameras, man, during that time, I loved those cameras, but I switched from years of shooting Canon for weddings, for my main job, for just personal stuff, to Sony. I'm now a Sony shooter, which is weird to say because now Canon has come out with some crazy stuff, but I'm still a Sony shooter, and I don't think I will be training anytime soon, which is, I guess, what I said prior for Canon. But am I gonna trade this in for something better? Heck no. And originally when I switched, I was shooting on the Canon R7, the Canon R8. I made 2 videos with those, and then I had also the Canon C100 Mark II. Initially, I purchased the Sony FX2 as my main camera, but of course, as a wedding videographer, I need multiple, so I got the Canon. Oh my god, why do I keep on saying Canon? I got the Sony ZV-E10 Mark II, as well as the Sony ZV-E10 Mark I. And reason being was the FX30, great cinema camera, but the ZV-E10 Mark II, same sensor, same quality. And the ZV-E10 Mark I kind of just got because I needed a third camera body. I didn't want to shell out an extra $1,000, $2,000 right away. I wanted to slowly make my way into the Sony ecosystem, and that's exactly what I did. I was a Canon enthusiast. I loved Canon. It was my first camera. I started with the Canon T2i. I've made videos about the T2i. Somehow my most viewed video with can we make the Canon T2i cinematic? Looking back at it now, it's terrible. It's a terrible video. Everything I make, I look back now and I'm just like, oh god, that's not a great look. Everything I look back at, I'm like, I thought this was good. This is not good. This is terrible. But anyways, I made multiple videos about those previous Canon cameras that I had, and I really enjoyed my time making stuff. After a while and a long time of just making content here on YouTube and then making content for work. But I think I lost a drive for creating content because the camera bodies itself no longer made me feel inspired to do anything with it. People can just be creative with what they have, and I honestly started out like that, don't get me wrong, but now I'm at a point where I just didn't love shooting with Canon. I felt uninspired. I just fell out of it. I didn't enjoy it as much. I wanted to switch. I just had an urge to switch, and when I switched, oh my god, it was amazing. Right now I'm shooting with the, I'll hold on to that actually, but I'll tell you what I do have right now in terms of camera bodies. So I mentioned I had the FX30, Sony ZV-E10 Mark II, and Mark I. So I still have the FX30. Love this camera. I honestly, if I had just FX30s, I would totally be fine. I freaking love the sensor, the dual base ISO, the 2 CF Express card slots. The battery is really great in this, and the body, internal fan, everything about this camera is what I want as a creator, but also as a working videographer. I think this camera is everything that I need and will ever need. Anything beyond this is just purely extra to me. This honestly is just the standard for me of what I want in my camera. I've shot a lot of weddings on this. I've shot a lot of unified MMA events on this. Like I mentioned, I had the FX30, ZV-10 Mark II, and Mark I. I sold the ZV-10 Mark II and Mark I, and I switched to the Sony a7 IV. Full frame camera. I know I love just shooting APS-C just because it's cheaper, it's lighter, it's easier to carry around and lug around. So why I got this a7 IV? Honestly, I just wanted to experiment. I wanted to see what the Sony full frame experience is like, and not just in terms of videos. I wanted to shoot photos as well, so this was a step into the photo world as well for me. Whenever I want to take photos, this is what I grab now. It's honestly such a beast of a camera. And full frame, I'm not too crazy on the full frame. It doesn't make me want to choose the FX30 over this, but more so the versatility of this from photo and video is mainly the reason why I have this. For the most part, I would shoot the FX30 and the camera that I have right now filming me on stationary tripods, because they're internal fans and you hook them up to an external battery, they can run forever. This one, I would be a little bit iffy on the overheating, so this would be actually my gimbal camera, and it never overheats when I'm shooting 4K 60 clips for weddings because they're just short bursts. And even for my unified MMA events, this is also on a gimbal because it shoots short bursts, so it never really overheats. And the photo capabilities, well, it's the A7 IV. It definitely does photos really well. So that's my other camera. And what I am also shooting on, it's gonna continue filming me. I'm too lazy to switch cameras, but I'm shooting on the Sony FX2. Crazy. That is a crazy word to say, the Sony FX2. Everybody hated it. And nobody wanted to buy it, and they're complaining to Sony, why'd you make this? But honestly, as soon as I found out about it and found out about what it could do and what it is, I honestly fell in love with it. I wanted to buy it right away, which is why I did, and now I have the Sony FX2. Full disclosure, I'm not going into the specs of everything, but just to put it out there, I love the A7 IV to the point where I wanted to have the same sensor, the same capabilities, but in a cinema style body with an internal fan, updated autofocus, because these two cameras, A7 IV and the FX30, they're a little old. I wanted the updated autofocus capabilities and plus everything else into a camera that I want to shoot everything with, and that's the FX2 for me. And I know everyone was waiting for the FX3 Mark II or the FX30 Mark II, or just an even FX2 that isn't this FX2 with the FX3 qualities and more. And honestly, I just didn't care. I think when I saw the specs and everything, I was like, yeah, that camera is for me. Especially with what Potato Jet, I watch his videos a lot, and he kind of summarizes everything, the reasons why I like the camera. So if you want to know those reasons, I guess check out his video. That's the three cameras: the Sony FX30, A7 IV, and the FX2. Reason why I wanted to come here and say it is because I kind of want to make content about these cameras. I kind of want to do a review, and especially the lenses. I have multiple lenses that I kind of just want to talk about, and just making the switch makes me want to make content about the gear that I have. And honestly, I'm a sucker for gear videos. I love gear. You know, a lot of people say just make with what you have, and even if it's like an iPhone or whatever, it's true. But for me, as soon as I get into gear, I love to just talk about it and everything. So I guess the comeback to my YouTube channel is I switched to Sony, and I'm gonna be making content of Sony and the camera and the gear, and maybe even a few vlogs here and there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess yeah, see you later.